Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to the Crypto Logic Podcast. My name is Mike, your co-host John, and our goal on our channel is to help create generational wealth through logic and understanding. So if that's something you can get behind, then definitely subscribe to the channel. But if you find something helpful, then definitely like the video. So with that being said, guys, let's dive into the show. Man, second day of just trading sideways. We've just been trading sideways, man. We haven't really did anything apart from yesterday. It's kind of like the same.
Yeah.
I mean, this when we go over the market, guys, we're gonna run through it pretty fast because it's not that much of a difference as of yesterday. So, you know, gonna be a quick show, but nonetheless will be very, very valuable. So, guys, total market cap is still sitting at 1.87 trillion. We're not up even a percentage on the day. So, you know, still haven't really moved much. Bitcoin is still kind of trading sideways within that $41,000, $42,000 range. It got a little bit of a boost when the president of El Salvador tweeted out that video, the one that you sent me earlier.
Yeah.
You know, about the mining happening with Bitcoin and their volcanoes and things of that nature. I'll show you guys a tweet and what it looks like. It doesn't have any audio, but I'll show you guys a tweet nonetheless in the video. Ethereum is trying to climb back up to that $3,000 range. So good for Ethereum. Cardano still doing the same thing, man. Hasn't really moved much. $2.10. But you know, we'll see what's happening with that stable coin that's supposed to be built on ADA's platform. See if that will give it any type of you know, boost. But right now, with everything trading sideways, I don't really see Cardano moving like that. You know what I'm saying? It feels like it kind of goes with whatever the market is doing. You know, like VXV and QUANT, we always talk about, they don't really move with the market. Like when Bitcoin's down, QUANT still moves, VXV still moves. Yeah. But as of lately, you know, they've been consolidating, but they haven't went down as much as other tokens have went, or cryptos have went down. So, you know, pretty cool there. XRP is moving a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was at what, 90 cents yesterday?
This morning hit 99 cents.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
I didn't see it this morning at 99.
Well, I have the notification. That thing popped up, says at 99 cents. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
About to bust past
XRP, like when I chart, because I chart every morning for our public Discord. So if you guys want to get those alerts and things of that nature, then you definitely should join the public Discord. But when I charted it, it looked like we were breaking out of the wedge that I drew, but the sellers ended up coming back down, bringing it back down. So, you know, we'll see what happens with XRP. Also, John did find yet another gem. John found yet another gem the other night.
Yeah,
and
it's already blowing up on Twitter too and everything.
It's pretty interesting, guys.
It was like a lot of people. It's like every token that people find, or like, you know, like we find or I find or anything. There's always some people that I wish I should have bought in at like this amount or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I'm not saying you know, we found it super early. Like we found it in our opinion, kind of late, but still early in this regard, because It's still very affordable. Just like how VXV, most people didn't know about it at, like, you know, under $1, right? This token is like $1. We found it on like about $1.60, and then now it's passed over $2 already. So there's people there that say that, you know, they found it under $1, which is awesome. So, you know, we may be late, but there's a lot of people that don't know about it, and then it's already trending on Twitter. It's already people are creating the fan Twitter pages for it, talking about it, just like how they did for VXV, how they did for QUANT. It's being added into that mix of, oh yeah, this is a hidden gem, this is a gem, this is a gem, and then it's starting to get that traction. Yeah. So as that price appreciates and more people get into it, we'll eventually put it on the show. But right now, if you want to learn about it and everything like that, I've sent a bunch of research articles I found in the Discord.
Yeah, you guys got to join the public Discord if you want to know what it is.
Exactly, it is, and go ahead and get it. It's not on any exchanges yet.
It is a fundamental, guys. It's not a meme coin or a pump and dump or anything like that. It is a fundamental crypto.
I think it's on Bittrex. It's on Bittrex, I think.
So if you want to know what it is, join the public Discord. Link is in the beacons. It's the beacons link.
It's an ERC20 token too. So if you're gonna get it, You join the Discord and just be prepared. Just make sure you have some Ethereum.
There you
or
go.
you get on Bittrex. But yes, it's an ERC20 token.
Now Solana is, still doing the same thing. I think it was at 137 yesterday as well. So, good for Solana. Polkadot is I keep telling you guys, I'm going to be looking into Polkadot more so when the bear market hits. But I know that there's some exciting things coming to Polkadot that are going to be in addition to helping it do certain things with Ethereum and things of that nature. So I'm going to be looking at those heavily as well. But Polkadot is one of the ones that I told you guys I'm really starting to look at a lot more because I just really enjoy it. Avalanche still at $64, and then Terra Luna's at 35. So the first article that I want to talk about today, which just happens to just be about Polkadot, but apparently that they're putting out a Web3 wallet that's supposed to come out in November, and they got about $2.3 million in funding to get that kind of started. So Polkadot has some pretty exciting things coming in the way, guys. So just kind of stay tuned. If you're not into Polkadot, I understand the price is a little higher than most could afford, to put in a hefty amount. Like if you want to invest in a Polkadot, you're going to have to put a lot of money if you want to get, decent amount of tokens. But yeah, man, Polkadot is doing pretty good things, and I'm pretty interested to see what's going to happen with that. But there was some news
That's interesting.
about that Elon Musk came out with, and he was basically saying that crypto is impossible to destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
He says the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies may be a challenge for the Chinese government. Elon Musk suggested. So I think at the bottom he says it's not. He says that he says that it's indestructible because it's not impossible to destroy crypto, but it is possible for governments to slow down its advancement. So that's basically what we've been saying for like the past couple of weeks. I'm like,
yeah, we've been saying.
I remember I vividly was saying like, hey, like this regulation that's coming around, it can't completely shut down crypto, but it's gonna slow down the innovation and slow down potential companies that could be ever created, and especially created in the U.S.
Yeah.
Like if the U.S. slows it down, I mean, it can have full steam in a different country.
Yep.
And that country can, that's what we said before, like, they create a beautiful digital economy that most people want to live over there. And if you make the type of gains you would make in crypto right now, if you're investing in it, then it wouldn't be unfeasible for you to move to a different country and live a happy life in a place that accepts crypto, something that made you basically wealthy, and live in a place that accepts it and adopts it.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't.
And doesn't make you pay taxes on it.
I'm not gonna rule it out. Like I wouldn't mind living in Portugal.
Yeah,
it's crypto friendly. Portugal, Sweden,
yeah,
Greece or something like, and if it's crypto friendly, go ahead.
Can you imagine waking up in Portugal every day? How beautiful that would be.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the people that live in Portugal like kind of see it every day and just like, oh, this is where we live. But like someone who's come from like, I guess California and then goes to a different country, it's like, oh man, this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they accept crypto, and it's just, I don't know, it's just like a symbiotic type thing.
The thing says something about, right here, he says, despite Elon Musk considering himself as not considering himself as a master cryptocurrency expert, which is good because he's a tech expert, but he said the tech mogul stressed regulators should not be trying to slow down cryptocurrency. When asked whether the United States should be involved in the regulating crypto, he said they should do nothing.
So
just let it.
So just let it be.
Yeah, let it evolve itself like the internet.
Okay.
But they don't. But you see what happened with the internet. They don't like how the internet is essentially decentralized, but not really decentralized. In regards of decentralization, it means the government does not control the internet. What controls the internet are these big companies, and we said it the last episode.
The censorship.
The companies are Google, Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
Amazon controls the e-commerce world. Google controls the search engine world, whether it's a video or whether just news, anything. And then Microsoft as well. And then Facebook controls social media pretty much, right?
Yeah.
And you saw TikTok was taking over. They freaked out, and it was why did they freak out? Because it wasn't from the US freaked out because TikTok was from China.
Yeah,
China
that was
the
a big
one
thing. They want to shut it down.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, you gotta have a Chinese American company own it or else you get banned in the US. Like that's how bad it was.
Yeah.
They don't like not having control or being able to peek and see what's going on. Oh, we're having too much fun. But then the thing is, they're not trying to let the internet have an internet. The government, I'm pretty sure, would wish that they could control it, and they know that they can't. Like that's damn near like a dictatorship. China controls their internet over there. They get North Korea, those type of countries, Russia. They control what the media says. In a sense, the U.S. does it here too. This is where a conspiracy comes in. If the big media companies, they're owned by the upper 1%. They push a narrative. They basically push a narrative. That's why the news, it's not, do your own research.
Right.
Don't just watch the news. The news is pushing an agenda.
Facts.
That's how you easily become a sheep.
Those who control the money control the narrative. Been saying it all the time. But see, I think people are starting to wake up though.
Crypto's waking up a lot of people.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are being woken up, man. I mean, it's a small portion of it because out of 7 billion people, there's only 300 million from the last statistic that they did. I mean, it's big, but it's also very, very minuscule as opposed to, 7 billion people. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty interesting. In political news, though, Biden's actually going to be picking his OCC. What does OCC stand for again?
I'll check it out. But that's where Brian Brooks, I believe Brian Brooks used to be there. He's the one that went to Binance.
What does OCC stand for? I don't know what OCC stands for.
Yeah, Brian Brooks used to be part of the OCC. But
Biden's picking a new person, and the banks are freaking out. Senator Ted Cruz is among a number of those politicians and bankers who are opposed of the nominee of Sule Omar Vera.
The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. So it's the
person
basically the U.S. banking regulator.
It's right here. I'm tripping. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency.
So he's in charge of the currency decisions. So Brian Brooks used to be the head of the OCC. He left and then went to work with Binance US. So now basically Biden's picking a new head of the OCC.
Yeah.
Let me see. Go ahead. Says mounts fears she could regulate crypto into oblivion. Dang.
Yeah. So basically, Ted Cruz is like not only Sule Omar Vera, I believe it is.
Omarova or something.
Omarova. Biden's picked to lead the OCC, a threat to our traditional economy. This is for the banks. She also wants to regulate crypto into oblivion. Crypto faces future-defying government regulations. This nomination needs to be stopped. A number of big banks and banking institutions or associations are also against the nomination. They don't want they're like, dude, wait a minute, hold up.
Ted Cruz is on the side of crypto. He backs up crypto. He says we have serious concerns about her ideas for fundamentally restructuring the nation's banking system. And then Pat Toomey is also very crypto friendly too. He said that serious reservations, giving her extreme leftist ideas, and then would locally displace community banking and restrict economic growth in local communities. The OCC oversees America's banking giants such as Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Citigroup, and will also encompass aspects of the crypto industry.
So she's in charge of all of that.
And she says she wants to enforce stricter rules. She also said that the rise of cryptocurrencies is benefiting mainly the dysfunctional financial system we already have. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, she shares views with anti-crypto lawmakers.
Look at Elizabeth
Warren. Yeah.
Look forward to heavier regulations. This is what they want. They want to basically put cryptocurrency in a cage so they can control it. Like they want to put a barrier around it. They don't want it to just be free and keep growing. They want to put a cage around cryptocurrency that bad. It's so freaking annoying.
Which is terrible because now it's gonna stop companies from wanting to work here, which will allow for them to go work somewhere else, and then their economy is gonna go woo, and everybody's gonna look at them like, oh well, they're doing amazing. Let's go over there. And then America will just kind of...
It's just annoying because I feel like in their mind, they think they're doing the right thing because that's just what they're used to.
Right.
America and all these countries, a lot of these countries that are dominating the world are so used to always putting their foot down and say, okay, these are the rules. These are the rules. These are the rules. So in their mind, they're so used that they want people that are like, oh, I'm going to be strict. I'm going to be strict. I'm going to be strict. Right. They don't want the people that are like easygoing, like, oh yeah, let's have everything grow. That's fine. We got fun. Like let's build this. You know, they don't want that. They keep trying to put their foot down.
That's kind of annoying though, man.
It's always been like that.
It's like, dude, can we just live for a second? That's why I feel like DeFi is like one of those things where they're like, man, heck no, you guys can't.
No, they hate it.
You can't have DeFi, like never that. Oh man, it's kind of.
Yeah, I made a TikTok about it yesterday.
It's unfortunate, bro. Honestly, it's just one of those things where it's like the U.S. needs to really get their together, man. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, like, we mentioned it yesterday. The head of the SEC hired the former CFTC commissioner as a SEC general counsel, and he was publicly saying like, hey, DeFi is bad for us. It's bad for traditional finance because we need an intermediary, which means they need a referee. We need a referee to go oversee what's going on. We can't let these people run their own finances. We need some, like, they know at this point people don't need them anymore. We don't need a bank. We don't need to borrow money, go to them and borrow money from them anymore. We don't need, and if that were to disappear, what would the country be left to stand on? Because our country is a debt-based society. Like, we run off debt.
Facts.
If you know how to use debt, you'll be rich. That's
you'll be wealthy.
Key.
You'll be wealthy if you really
know how to capitalize on debt and using other people's money to make money.
Right.
Then you're that's the game that they've played, and the people are starting to figure out like, oh, let's stop making the money. Let's make our own money.
Oh, dude, I want to ask you this question on air since we're not talking about this article. I'm gonna go back to here. But real quick, what did you think about the Coinbase article, basically saying that you can now direct deposit your money?
That's just what we've been saying. We've said
into Coinbase
since the beginning.
I think that's pretty dope, man. I think that's pretty dope. Now you can just put your money into a cryptocurrency exchange to where, I mean, it can stay in fiat, right?
We're saying that, yeah. It can stay in fiat. But or you can have it directly go into crypto, a stable coin or any crypto you're choosing.
That's so sick,
and we've been saying that for since we started this whole podcast.
That's so sick, man.
Is that you can get paid on these exchanges and not need a bank anymore. Why need a bank now? You can automatically go straight to your crypto, your stable coin, fiat, and then move it to whatever crypto you want, and then you get rewards for spending your card on there.
Yeah. Also, I think I read on the article that it said that it wouldn't give you any fees or anything to even direct deposit it in. So it's gonna be interesting, man. Gonna be interesting. All right. The other day we spoke about FTC and one of the FTX. I'm sorry, not FTC. FTX with one of the what was his name? I think he was from Shark Tank.
Kevin
O'Leary. So we did a video with Kevin O'Leary talking about FTX or showing off FTX, and this article coming from Dapper Labs is set to launch basically like a Top Shots for the NFL now, and it as FTX signed with Aaron Jones. So we talked about that the other day on the platform on whether or not the NFL is going to get their hands into it. The NBA already is. So now to see the NFL trying to get figure out if they're going to regulate it or not, or because they said no.
Whoa,
initially.
That's official. That I just didn't even realize that. So the Top Shot is launching NFL. We were waiting. Remember we did that. We said that last week. We were speculating that NFL will be next.
Yeah, the NFL will be next.
Dapper Labs signed a agreement with NFL.
Yep.
Dang, because they already have USC and they have NBA. Now they're gonna have NFL. And
but that's what goes back to me saying yesterday that I think that they're just gonna partner with Crypto.com and have them on their jerseys because everybody else has already done it. Top Shots is already with the NBA and the UFC. The NFL might as well just go with them. They already have a gateway, a pathway. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But they might get with FTX. I don't know. But
the thing is, remember, that means that we said this too. That means look at Flow. Flow powers Dapper Labs.
Flow's gonna blow up, dude. 100%.
Flow. That's what I said. Flow is one of those blue chip cryptos. You just invest in the Flow and you just hold it for years, and you just see that thing eventually go from whatever it is now, $50, $70 or $40, $30, whatever it is, and then eventually in a year, 2 years, you'll see that 300, and then a year from then, the 400, 500, 600, 700, and then you'll be like, whoa. It's just one of those cryptos that it's a blue chip crypto. Flow powers Dapper Labs. So now Top Shot is going to be for the NFL. You know how many highlights? Like, I have some Top Shot videos. Like, it's NFTs.
Right.
They're basically NFTs, but they're doing it in a different way. It's a collection series. So you're collecting these highlight plays, and they have a long history. So you get like a run from Adrian Peterson back in 2009, and that video, there's only like 5,000 of them.
Yeah.
And you flip it, you sell, like, it's just gonna be collectible. It's all collectible videos. It's crazy. Like, and then when Adrian Peterson goes into the Hall of Fame, that boosts the value of that. It's like a LeBron James video of him dunking, like a crazy dunk where it was like literally the imitation of what Kobe did.
Mm-hmm.
He stole the ball, he ran and dunked it. That thing sold first for like $285,000. And that's when that was before NFTs really blew up, and that was when I was in the NFTs talking about it, before Gary V launched it, before a lot of these, before the NFT bubble. It was the first bubble. The first bubble was like back in like May, before really anybody knew about it. And that's when I was like learning about NFTs and posting it. And people were like, what the hell are these? And I'm like, you'll know soon. And that's when I learned NFTs before I ever bought one. But LeBron James one sold for $285,000, which is chump change now, because things are selling for millions now.
Yeah.
But at that time, it was monumental. Someone paid $285K for a video that they can just watch on YouTube, and no one understood it at the time. I mean, it's a collectible.
Low-key, people still don't really understand.
It's a collectible
NFTs,
video.
To be honest.
Yeah. That was on NBA. Now there's gonna be UFC. Think about the knockouts, the history of the UFC to submissions, Conor McGregor fights.
Yeah.
And now the NFL, all the big long runs, big touchdown. It's gonna be big.
It's gonna be pretty dope.
I'm telling.
It's gonna be pretty dope.
Flow is one that I'm gonna definitely be my like store of value type of crypto.
The one thing that kind of makes me excited about it, man, is just because like we talked about this, and at the time we were just speculating on where it could potentially go, and to see this article come out and quote unquote kind of validate our thoughts, I don't know, man. For me, it's just really cool. It's awesome. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool because when we talked about it first, it was just a thought in our head that popped up, like it makes sense. All the dots connect, and now the dots are officially connecting. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So I guess we can move on to the tweets of the day. Now I want to show you guys the video of El Salvador. Right here, this is the plant, the mining plant for their volcano. So they got all the big fans. They're bringing all of the computer, like the GPUs. He's hooking them up right now, as you guys can see. This gentleman, he's plugging them in. Did a pretty good cinematography. Got a little B-roll going on there. But yeah, they just want to make sure and let you guys know that it is actually up and running right now. So shout out to him. And this is the president of El Salvador. He tweeted that out yesterday. That's why I think we've seen a little bit of a mini pump.
I sent you that in the DM. I was like, Larry. I mean, his name's Mike Lowry, but
yeah, like Mike Lowry, like Bad Boys.
So I was like, Mike,
I'm hear it a lot.
Lowry. Mike freaking loves Bitcoin. I knew he was gonna get a little excited. Ooh,
It's not that I love Bitcoin, man. I just feel like Bitcoin's not going anywhere. You know, why fight the wave? You know what I'm saying? Just ride the wave. I want to be on the big boats with everybody else. So when one of my altcoins moon, I will buy a Bitcoin as a store of value. I will do it just because it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? If Bitcoin really will reach the levels that everyone believes it's going to, and once all Bitcoin is gone, then it's just going to be stagnant. Well, not stagnant, but it's going to hold its value. And if that's 150,000, 200,000, whatever that number is, I don't know, because I don't really look at Bitcoin like that. But whatever value it holds, I'm going to just be sitting there holding it. And then it'll be a store of value, and I can just make passive income off of it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't have to deal with volatility all the time. Why not? This is how I think. Now, is it something that I'm going to invest in now? No, of course not. But if I'm able to buy one Bitcoin or a couple of Bitcoin as a store of value, I will definitely do so. 100%. I will definitely do that.
He loves Bitcoin.
All right, man. Moving on to the next tweet. Now, this one, shout out to Yacht Museum. He said, making money and retaining money are two completely different skills. What most people don't realize is that you're usually only good at one or the other, not both. I'm great at spending, so I put barriers in place to curtail the other one that he's not good at. So the reason we chose this one was because a lot of people are going to make a lot of money during this bull run. And that's great. Congratulations, guys. We're really happy for you guys. You listened. You're not following the sheeple, as John likes to call them. You're going the other way. You're seeing everybody going this way.
Shout out Coach JV. I love when he does that. He goes,
you went this way.
Let me go look at this way.
Yeah. And you guys look this way, and you're gonna amass a lot of money this year, which is great, man. You know, we love to see that. But retaining it is the big thing. You know what I'm saying? This is might be a little controversial, but you'll look at it and say everyone could potentially make money, right? But it's keeping it is what's the hardest part. Staying disciplined is the hardest part. You know, once you make, like, say you got into a meme coin like a Shuba Duba or something, right? And it goes parabolic, and you're able to pull out 150,000, 200,000, maybe 500,000, right? Most people that have never amassed that amount of money, first thing they would want to do is maybe buy a house, or maybe buy a car, or maybe buy something. But it's like, you really, what is that going to do for you other than like kind of stroke your ego, quote unquote? It's not going to help you make any more money. It's just taking money away from you, unless you're going to do like a Turo, or you're going to do Uber or something like that. But I mean, if you're going to spend a lot of money on a car, it's probably not going to be for Uber. So let's be real here. If you're going to buy a house, you're probably not going to use that house as an Airbnb to make you more money. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where you have to realize, like, you're going to make a lot of money, fam, but you have to be able to retain this money. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in a just over broke system. Like, shout out to Coach AV when he said in our interview, you're just going to keep going through the same cycle. He lost his money 3 times, guys. He lost his money 3 times. All because he was trying to impress people that didn't care who he was at all. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to buy a Lamborghini or a Bugatti, went out and bought it. Not saying Coach JV, but I'm saying a person. They bought that Bugatti so everyone can get, oh, damn, he got a Bugatti, bro. Damn, he got a Lambo. But then you're broke and you're sad. You know what I'm saying? But you got a Lambo though. But you got a Bugatti. The good thing about a Bugatti though, it does hold its value. Let me stop the cap real quick. But still, man, I feel like you have to change your mindset as you're making money, because you're gonna make the money. That's gonna come. That's verbatim. Like if you look at the one that John found in the Discord, join the Discord. With that one alone, you could potentially make a lot of money on that one alone. So it's like, bro, you're gonna make the money. Stop worrying about the money. Focus on the utility and what it does and what it's gonna do for the entire world. And if you feel comfortable enough to invest your money into it, then go ahead and invest your money into it. Dollar cost average in and make your money, because that's going to happen. But you got to keep it, man. You got to keep it. Because otherwise, what are you doing all this for? You want to change your life. You want to change, your perspective. You want to create generational wealth. But then you go out and buy liabilities that don't make you any money. Come on, guys. All right, let's move on to the...
He's preaching.
Yeah, sorry, I had to get on my soapbox this morning, y'all. I'm just very passionate, you know what I'm saying? I'm just very passionate. All right, let's move on to the gainers and losers of the day. Let me go ahead and refresh real quick. I'll go to 24 hours. Oh, okay, Gala's at the top. Gala hit the top spot today as far as the gainers in 24 hours. It's going down. It first was at 10, then it went to 9, now it's at 8. I'm interested to see if it's gonna go any lower than that.
Yeah, look at LCX bouncing back. If you bought in at 11 cents,
you would be up. You'll be up
6%
about
already.
6%, yeah.
Dang.
Shout out to the guy that that was like, hey man, let go of that ego. John was like, all right man, my bad.
Dang.
My bad. Shout out to him, man. XLM is doing pretty good. XRP, like we talked about in the morning, is going up. John said it hit 99 cents. I didn't see it, but hey, he got an alert. So, congratulations for XRP. Hopefully we can get past that dollar range. Now, I believe our resistance is around that 99 cent mark. So it hasn't hit it yet. It hasn't broke past it. So, we just kind of have to wait for XRP. Stacks is doing well. ZRX, VRA, Hedera Hashgraph, still consolidating within its range. 30 yesterday, now 31 today. So good for HBAR. LTX is doing its thing at $2.64. Algorand's looking to go head towards that $2 range. We talked about Ethereum earlier in the show. VeChain still at $8. Still at 8 cents. I apologize. Crypto.com was at 15 cents yesterday as well. So, still consolidating. Everything is kind of consolidating as it was yesterday. It's not really much big, huge kind of moves right now. Even QUANT. I mean, QUANT was at what, 285 yesterday, 286, something like that. And you see it's at 282. So it's still consolidating. Everyone's doing basically going waiting until we can go parabolic. VXV dipped a little bit. But
it's a good buy-in.
But it only dipped $1. Well, not even $1, maybe 60 cents. Because yesterday was like at 12:30, something like that.
People are selling some VXV to buy that new one. I'm just kidding.
You think so?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, dude.
Could be. Hey, that could happen. I mean, that'd be smart. You don't have to keep putting money outside.
I mean, I hear a lot of people saying that they're selling certain tokens for other tokens.
I'm selling my Digibyte to buy that new token. I'm gonna consolidate and do that. That was, I'm holding Digibyte. I'm like, all right, well, goodbye Digibyte. I love you.
I mean,
I'll come back. I'll meet you again someday in the future.
That goes back to what we talked about yesterday about not marrying tokens.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense if you feel like you can get a different outcome in a different coin, then yeah, consolidate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Consolidate. That's normal. We're not telling you not to. We're not telling you to do it. Because we're not financial advisor or anything. But
hey, we should have Flow on here, man. Take off.
We should
take off Zilliqa. Take off Digibyte.
Didn't I? I took them off already.
We'll do it on air, baby. Let's go.
I took them off already.
Wait, go down. Do you have Binance on there?
Oh,
Bitcoin.
No, that's
Bitcoin. Little bitty coin.
That's Bitcoin. So you say you want to add Flow on here?
Booty coin. What?
What?
Booty
you
coin.
Want to add Flow on here?
Bitcoin's booty coin. Yeah, I love Flow. Flow. I'm telling. Come on, we've said it. This thing is gonna be a blue chip crypto. It has the NFL. It powers Dapper Labs. Dapper Labs is built on Flow. The blockchain is the underlay. It has the UFC, has the NBA, has the NFL, right? Google partnered with Flow too. Well, they partnered with Dapper Labs, but Google is a partner with them.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how I'm thinking. In the future, as more people become more well versed in the NFT space and more well versed into understanding the technology, people think about how big sports is.
Huge.
Imagine once you start seeing commercials and seeing things, just like DraftKings blew up. DraftKings made gambling with sports super easy. You download an app and you just download and you just play. These apps are gonna come just like OpenSea has an app now. There's gonna be right now. You have to use a website to buy these things, and you have to be kind of tech savvy to get into NFTs. You have to be tech savvy to buy these Top Shot and everything. But I remember I bought my first package, and then there's like a drop. They do drops. So they do like booster packs. Like it's literally collecting digital Pokemon cards, but they're videos. Cause you get like a little envelope, little pack, and it's like, oh, you don't know what you're gonna get. Boom, you get 3 videos. Boom, you get one really rare one, right? You can hold it, and or you can sell it. But there's like little games that you play. So if there's like 5,000 of them, and let's say you get like a LeBron James one, and you get the number 23 of it. That's gonna automatically have a value on it because you can just say, hey, well, this is number 23. He wore jersey number 23. And this video was him wearing the number 23. Or you can get like out of like there's like 3,400 of them, and then that point, it's so many different ways. It's like, oh, this was his 3,400 point that he scored. It's number 300. That gives it value there. There's so many ways you can get values, but it's literally like each video, each number, each mint has a certain value to it. And obviously there's gonna be somebody getting get caught collecting them, holding the bag, but that's just the game. Just like how you collect the Pokemon. Not every Pokemon card was rare. But
Charizard.
You got Blastoise, you can get a rare Blastoise. You can get a really rare Charizard. You can get a really rare Pikachu or something.
Do you know what I was thinking about?
Flow is a blue chip.
I was thinking about the Olympics. They might be the next ones with Dapper Labs.
Wow, we don't know. I don't know.
Dang, that would be pretty
I know
sick.
the MLB is probably gonna come up.
Yep.
MLB people love, and then soccer. Oh, it's over. Soccer, boxing, like legit, just boxing. NASCAR.
That's crazy.
NASCAR.
I think NASCAR's with Crypto.com right now.
No, but this is for NFTs. Yeah. Crypto.com. But I'm talking about like NFTs and stuff.
Oh, got it.
Flow is an NFT blockchain. It's for Powers blockchain.
It's at
$15 already. It's at $15 already. And look at the supply, 1 billion. Yeah. 1 billion tokens. And that's why it's cool about Albert. Albert has 1 billion tokens. That's why Albert can easily hit $15 too. It's the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying Albert can hit $50. Albert can be the chain link equivalent, $30, $40, $50. You know, it's really random ALBT, but look, 1 billion. 1 billion is at $15. That thing can easily hit $100, $200. It's a blue chip crypto. Long term, you put your money into it, you don't have to worry. Set and forget type of crypto.
Well, you probably didn't hear it first, but if you're new to crypto, you heard it here first, guys. So that's the show for today.
No one's even talking about Flow, I don't think.
Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people are talking about Flow.
If you have money saving in your savings account or just having sitting there, I mean, shit.
Not financial advice.
I'm definitely going to get a flow and just set and forget amount. Now, this is not something that you buy right now and expect to get a return on in the bull run or anything. This is something you buy, and in 2, 3, 4 years from now, you're gonna look back and say, "Damn, I'm so happy I bought some." Just like if you were to buy Amazon, Facebook, Google or Microsoft, any type of stock back in the day, Shopify, PayPal, Tesla. Think about Tesla like 5 years ago, 4 years ago. If you had bought Tesla, some guy. I think there was an article. Some guy became a millionaire. He took a loan out or something like that.
Dang.
And he bought Tesla with it, or he did something, a couple $1,000, and he became a millionaire. Elon Musk met with him.
It's crazy.
It's like, hey.
I think I did hear something
Elon Musk
about
met
that.
with him. Hey, like,
I think I did hear something about that.
Because basically Elon Musk inadvertently made him a millionaire just because of the Tesla product. And Elon Musk went out and met him.
He was excited about that.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting, though. If you put out something and somebody becomes,
that guy changed his life.
Your stuff,
He took a risk.
It'd be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. But guys, that is the show for today. We do hope you guys found some value.
Oh, it's a shorter one. That's good.
Yeah, it was pretty short today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Found something. If you did, smash that like button, man. And
did I go on a little ramble again?
No, it's fine, man. I enjoyed the ramble because it enlightened some things that got my brain kind of moving, especially early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed it, and I think a lot of other people will as well. But if you guys really want to know what that hidden gem that we found, or John
talking
found
about it right
now, definitely join the public Discord, man. It's in the Beacons link, the first link in the Beacons link. So it's down in the description down below. If you look right underneath John, you'll see our Twitter, our TikTok, and our Instagram. We post every single day, bring you as much value as possible. So join us there at Cryptologic Pod, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Let's go! Like the video. Follow us over here. I know he just said it, but just do it anyway.
There we go. Take care, guys.